Hello, my name is Bobby and I'm Wacky, and welcome back to another Wacky Fact Wednesday, another double feature, because I missed last week's. So, as we always do when we miss a week, we combine them and do as I said, double feature. I've even had to do a triple feature once, so yeah, this is a joint week. Technically this is week 69, but we missed week 68, so that's going to be included. So it's week 68/69. So the topic for last week's Wacky Fact Wednesday was going to be from Dina Lewis, and that was top 5 favorite months. That's an interesting one. And this week's comes from P. Diddy, and he suggested top 5 fast food restaurants. And it totally messed me up because as I was making the list, I read your comment wrong. I thought you said just restaurants, not fast food restaurants. So I had to remake the list. So thanks a lot. I don't know, it wasn't anything you did. It was just kind of my brain misinterpreting. I don't know, I misread it. So I had to redo the list anyway. We'll start with week 68's top 5 list. Here we go. Top 5 months of the year. Number 1 is November. This is kind of given my birthday is in November and Thanksgiving is in November. And I know a lot of people don't like Thanksgiving, but I love it, man. It's a day dedicated to eating food. How can you not love it? It's an American holiday. Obviously, everyone else doesn't have Thanksgiving. But for the USA, celebrate, man. It's a day dedicated to eating a ton of food. And my birthday is earlier in the month, and that's usually the month when the new Call of Duty game comes out, which, you know, and it's the month where Christmas music starts playing. You start getting in the Christmas music. November's a great time of year. Always. Number 2 is the month right after that, December, because I love Christmas, and I love snow, kinda, sometimes. It's so weird. I love winter, but I love summer. And it's not like I love one more. I probably love summer more, but I still love winter. And December is Christmas time, and that's like one of my favorite times of the year. So, December. And my dad's probably going to watch this. His birthday's in December, so that's great too. Number 3 is June. This month right now. June is like the start of summer, and June is probably my favorite month of the year. Nothing big happens. I mean, there's Father's Day, but nothing big happens in June. But just because you're finally in summer, it's the beginning of summer, and it always gets really depressing tomorrow, because tomorrow's June 21st, it's the longest day of the year, and after that, days get shorter again, and that just seems depressing to me. Even though it's a very, very slow, and you're still, like, come late August, it's still pretty sunny out and pretty hot. But it's still just the thought of days are... tomorrow is the last day that the day gets longer, and now it's going to start getting shorter again. But it is my favorite month of year because it's the start of summer, and nothing beats that. Number 4 used to be October because the new Skylanders game came out. And October is usually the time where a lot of new video games come out, so that's kind of why I used to like October. I still do because of Halloween, and I like Halloween, free candy. A lot of my favorite months have to do with holidays in them that give you free food. I like food, if you didn't know. So number 4 is still going to be October, although I don't like it as much as I used to. But this year, we got, September, the Spyro game comes out, but that's close enough to October. And then we have the mobile game, which I think is coming out in October, and Call of Duty Black Ops 4 comes out in October this year. So, good month. Very good month. October, number 4. Number 5 is July. Just because it's all month this summer. All month this summer. And I'm still playing baseball, and it's just, life is good, and we go on vacation towards the end of July. My sister's birthday, there's the 4th of July. It's just summer fest, man. So I love July. June, my favorite month of the year. July's probably a close second. Even though my birthday's in November, it's still 3. December's 4, and October is 5. I realize the bottom 3 on my list are October, November, December. But I kind of hate that time of the year. As much as I just said I love those months, I kind of hate that time of the year because it's like school is still in the first half of the year, so you're like not close to being over, closer to starting. You're closer to the date that you started than you are to the day that you will finish. Ugh. I do love those months. But June and July take the cake. So that was week 68. Now time for week 69, which is actually this week. Top 5 fast food restaurants as suggested by P. Diddy. Number 1, Wendy's. We go to Wendy's probably 5 times a week over the past month and a half. And here's why, especially when school was still going on. I played on a baseball team. My sister played on 3 softball teams. We were both at the same time. Usually each night we both had a game somewhere. So we'd get home from school. My parents would get home from work. We just wouldn't have time to make a meal at home, so just Wendy's was our stop. We just went to Wendy's. As I said, 3, 4, even 5 times a week. Sometimes it'd be my lunch and dinner in the same day. Don't get me wrong, love Wendy's, love Frosties. We just have a lot of it, especially towards the later half of May and the beginning of June, because that's like prime time. My baseball starts. My sister's baseball is like ending, but she's still playing on 3 teams. So we eat a lot of fast food. So Wendy's is my number 1. Number 2 is McDonald's. You know what? There's actually not that many. I think there's maybe 5 fast food restaurants that I even eat at. So this is kind of an unfair top 5 list. But anyway, number 2, McDonald's. Yes, their food is horrible for you. What do they make their chicken nuggets out of, or their patties out of? I don't know, like slime or what? Do you remember that a couple years ago? Like they found out that McDonald's is like super unhealthy. Whatever, it tastes good, man. Okay. I honestly, you could tell me that they make those chicken McNuggets out of the feet of dead people. I would still eat them because you know what? They taste good, and their fries they have the best fries out of any fast food restaurant. Let me tell you right now. I love their fries. Love their McFlurries, too. They're pretty good. I think McDonald's is... I feel so American when I eat McDonald's. I gotta tell you. It's so bad for you. It's junk, really. Junk food. But whatever, I don't care. It tastes good. That's literally the American way right there. Number 3, Dairy Queen. Yes, this counts as a fast food restaurant, okay? Now, usually I only go Dairy Queen for their ice cream, but I do have, usually when I go, I do actually get like a small fry or something, because their fries are actually pretty darn good. Chicken, decent, so-so. Hot dogs, pretty good. So, I actually sometimes go there for lunch and actually eat a lunch at Dairy Queen and then have my ice cream afterwards. Their ice cream obviously is the main thing that keeps Dairy Queen running, but it is actually a fast food restaurant, and I do enjoy eating there from time to time. They have pretty good soft pretzels as well. So number 3, Dairy Queen. Number 4, Subway. What's up, Skytune? I don't eat at Subway often. Actually, my family never eats at Subway, but I've eaten at Subway several times before. And it's actually not bad. I like hoagies, so they actually make pretty good hoagies. That's really all I get there, and a Slurpee. But I don't eat there almost ever. Very rarely have I eaten there, but it is actually pretty good. It's better than Burger King in my opinion, so that's why it makes the list. So number 4 is Subway, even though I don't have much experience going there. Number 5, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is by far my favorite restaurant, fast food restaurant, ever. Not only is their food good, it's actually healthy, it's good for you. Their milkshakes are the most delicious thing on the face of the planet. They got waffle fries. I've never heard of waffle fries not being good. Did I mention that their food is beyond excellent? And they're so friendly. Oh my goodness. Their staff is just the best. They actually know how to run things. The drive-thru line, every time I get Chick-fil-A through drive-thru, there is a line of cars wrapping around the building two times around a line of cars. Okay, you sit in the back of that, you're maybe waiting for 10-15 minutes before you get your food. They run things so quick. They know how to do business. And as I said, they are so friendly. It's also probably one of my favorite things about the restaurant. You order your food and they're like, "Can I have a name for that order?" I've used tons of names before. That's probably my favorite part about the restaurant right there. But yeah, number 5, Chick-fil-A, favorite restaurant for so many reasons, more than just the fact that the food is good. Milkshakes. They also have seasonal milkshakes, which are also pretty darn good. And they have regular, soft serve ice cream, which is also really darn good. So that's my top 5 list for both months of the year and restaurants. And believe it or not, I recorded this in quicker time than I recorded week 67. Week 67 was a 20-minute video. This is 16 minutes. When I cut it down, it'll probably be only about 12, 13, 10, something, I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you have, rating would be super duper very much appreciated. Other than that, I just have a little announcement real quick. I'm actually going on vacation. It's a mini vacation. It's really only for a weekend. Just kind of out of the blue, we just decided to go to the beach. I'll be there tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm coming back Sunday night. So as I said, quick little 4-day vacation. Not even, but it should be a fun time. That's all for now. If you want to suggest next week's topic, feel free to do so. Leave a comment down below suggesting one random weird top 5 list of something, top 5 favorite, what is this, VHS players, and I don't know. Whatever, man, I don't care. I will do it in next week's episode. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me explain. First and foremost, let me just say, this clip that you're seeing right now is being recorded on June 26th, a week after that last clip was recorded. Here we go. Yes, I got a haircut. It's great. Except it's not, because none of my hats fit anymore, and so it's going to be like this for a little bit until my hats fit again. This was tight on me 3 days ago before I got my hair cut. Anyway, I recorded that video last Wednesday, intending on posting it, but I was finishing editing it. I had a baseball game. I had to go to the baseball game. Came back and had to pack for vacation, which I went on the next day and was there until Sunday. So I just never was able to export the video because computer's here. I wasn't. So that's why it's just kind of been sitting there. There was really nothing I could do about it because we left like Thursday morning and video is on this computer, and so I really couldn't post it on Thursday. And Wednesday, as I said, I just kind of got caught up, had a baseball game, came home, had to pack. So that's why. That's also why I ended the video like 2 minutes ago, because I intended on posting it, but now I'm going to do another top 5 because triple feature. So this is week 71. I'm going to do it in like 2 minutes just because the rest of the video so far has been like 15 minutes. I just don't want to keep you for that long, and I had to explain some things at the beginning of this video. This list is top 5 favorite sports teams that aren't from Philadelphia. It's a very good suggestion, suggested. Very good. It's a very good topic suggested by Donnie Bobes. So thank you, Donnie Bobes. Sounds like a made-up name, I swear, but it isn't. So top 5 favorite sports teams that aren't from Philadelphia. Don't really have any, but we'll see. Number 1 is the Houston Astros. I was a fan of the Astros last season just because of how they got to where they were. I mean, like, 4 years ago, they were absolutely terrible. They were like how the Phillies have been for the past 4 years. They were terrible. They tanked. They got good draft picks. Those draft picks followed through and did what they were drafted to do and became superstars. And now that is almost a super team. When like 4 years ago it was a team of nothing but draft picks. And they won the World Series. So that's just that's why I like them, just because of how they got to where they are. And so number 1 is the Houston Astros. Number 2 is actually the Golden State Warriors, even though a lot of people don't like them. No, I'm not a bandwagon. Alright? I am not a Warriors fan, okay? But I probably like my 3rd favorite NBA team is the Warriors, I guess. Mainly because of how they play basketball. Their offense is pretty much based off of three-point shooting, and they're pretty good at it if you haven't noticed. Pretty remarkable how consistently good they are. And yeah, they are a super team and whatever, but they weren't always a super team, you know. They again, built from the ground up a couple years ago. Got these good draft picks, then brought in a max contract in Kevin Durant, and just kept getting better. That's how you're supposed to build a basketball team. Number 3 is the Houston Rockets. I like the Rockets because I like James Harden. That's kind of pretty much it. Chris Paul's cool too, I guess. I mean, their star player was a 6th man however many years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, not even. Now he's probably one of the best players in the league. That's James Harden, by the way. So I like James Harden, so I like the Rockets. Number 4 is the Vegas Golden Knights. I like the Golden Knights. They're a first-year team, I know that. But they made to the Stanley Cup Finals. What other first-year expansion team has made to the Stanley Cup Finals? Like, it's just, it's not supposed to happen. But clearly, they have a pretty stinking good GM. I don't really have another reason to like them, just for the fact that they went to the Stanley Cup Finals in the first year, and that's pretty remarkable. So I like their logo, too, and their name, and the fact that they're a Vegas team. So I like all that. Number 5 is the Tampa Bay Rays. They stink, alright? Like, now that they traded away all of their remaining good players, they officially stink. They did just sweep the Yankees, though. Don't ask me how that happened. The Phillies just got swept by the Yankees. So, or I don't know if they have another game left. They might have one more game left in the series, but honestly, they're gonna get killed again. I can even admit that. I like the Rays. You know what? I don't know. I went to their. Is their field Tropicana? I think it's Tropicana. I was there once 2 years ago. Got a hat. It's a nice hat. I see it right here. It's a comfy hat. I like the colors. That's another reason I like the Rays, just because I like the logo. I like the colors. I liked Evan Longoria when he was there, too, for the long time that he was there. And yeah, they've always been pretty stinking bad, for the most part. They did lose to the Phillies in the World Series in 2008, so that's another reason I like them, for losing the World Series against us. Thank you. But no, yeah, that's pretty much. I don't really have. I guess I have good reasons for the. I don't know. I'm a Philadelphia fan through and through. That's end of the story right there. But if I did have to pick other teams, which I did for the sake of this video, that would be who I'd pick. I said I was going to make this quick, and it is 11 minutes in. I'm going to edit it down, try and keep it under 20 minutes, hopefully, but I just crammed 3 weeks worth of Wacky Fact Wednesdays into this video. I already did my outro before, so I'm going to just say goodbye, but I'll be back next week, and I will be posting more videos other than Wacky Fact Wednesday. I promise I actually have one in the works right now that hopefully will come up today as well. So I gotta get to editing this. Thanks for watching. Leave a suggestion for next week's Wacky Fact Wednesday topic. Do everything else that I told you to do in the outro like 5 minutes ago. I'll see you guys in the next video.